pleasure to have you. I hope that you are all having a spectacular day. As you all know, I am doing a lot of cookings because I must get really good at cooking, okay? I needed to improve my cooking, and so I will be in here a lot of times, and I should just call this Diana's Kitchen, okay? If I do it again next time and I remember to call it Diana's Kitchen, y'all, you understand. Okay, so I'm making pizza today, because again, I want to improve my cooking. The recipes may not always turn out, or the food may not always turn out good, but what's important is that I am improving. I have to improve. They always say this word, what is it? They used to say practice makes perfect, but they have understood that no one's perfect, and it's impossible to be perfect at anything, really, because, well, we're not perfect. So practice makes improvement. I think that's the new term. So I'm gonna use that. I will keep making food until I become better at it. I'm not going to be perfect at it, but I will be better at it. So with that said, today we're making pizza, and I love pizza. So I got a recipe a while ago of pizza, and I just did it my way. I followed the dough recipe, and then everything else I kind of just played around with it, and I found a flavor. The thing is that I did this pizza about 4 or 5 years ago, so I don't really know if it's gonna turn out the way that I want it to turn out, and so I'm hoping that by the end of the cooking segment we will see that our pizza will be really good. And again, this pizza will not have cheese, so because of that, I have made it with my nephew before. Now, when I made it, he was about maybe 8, 9, and he is a picky eater. So when he finished making it, he was not happy. He did not like it. So if you have a picky eater and you want to make this type of pizza, chances are they will not like it, unless they don't mind eating pizza that does not taste like the store-bought pizza. So that's just a little heads up. Alright, let's get right into it. Okay, so this is basically everything we are going to need, except for the apples. The apples are not in this shot, so yeah, let me set you guys down. Okay, it says we need 2 cups of flour. Okay, that's 1 cup. Pour it in here. Okay, I have a little dilemma. Generally, I eat all this pizza. I mean, the recipe calls for 2 cups of flour, but I think I'm gonna cut it down, because as much as I want to eat all of this pizza, I want to wake up feeling really good, because I know that, you know, sometimes you can eat all that pizza and then it's still stuck in your belly. So I think, let me double check this moment give me one second. Let me double check this. Okay, so I've made up my mind. I am going to do the full pizza. I wanted to do half, but then I realized I have to calculate all of these measurements, and I don't really want to. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and do all of the measurements, and let me just read them out to you so that you kind of have... Actually, I'll put them on the screen, and then you can... I'm like this way or this way, I'm not sure. If you're hearing noise, there's a lot of wind going on outside, so... But there's no rain, so... It's just that. But yes, okay, so let's continue on with the rest of the recipes and move on to making this pizza. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay, let's go. Then you add the 2nd cup of flour. I think that's a lot of pizza. And then a teaspoon of baking powder. I don't have baking powder, so I'm using baking soda. I think it will work the same. I'm not sure. We'll find out at the end of the day. Okay, and then 1 teaspoon of salt. Top it off. A 1/4 cup of oil. 2/3 of water. Okay, with that, then it says to turn the oven on to 250 or, excuse me, 425. We turned the oven on to 425, and my oven cooks really high heat. I don't know why they did something to it and now it's just overheated. So I'm cooking mine at 400 just to not burn the pizza. I'm hoping I don't burn the pizza, y'all. It gets crazy. Sometimes I burn food so much. I don't understand. Okay, so that's warming up, and then it says to knead the dough for 2 minutes. I think that's after I've mixed it. Let's go ahead and mix it. Then, that was a workout. I'm tired. Okay, then we let it sit for 5 minutes. Right now it is, I'll set the timer because I don't want to, yeah. It says let it sit for 5 minutes. Now, while this is waiting, what I want to do, because usually at the pizza shop, what they normally do is just cut up the veggies, which I did. Let me show you. So they usually just cut up the veggies and then they put them on top of the pizza. What I like is flavor and seasoning, so I do it slightly different, which means that I saute my vegetables so that they have this beautiful flavor. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do, and let's go. While that's heating up, these are the vegetables that I'm going to be using. I love green pepper. The flavor of green pepper, you guys, if you have never had green pepper on your pizza, whew, it's like heaven. I'm also using the yellow tomatoes, yellow onions, and I think I wanted purple, but I forgot to buy purple, so we're going with that. The red and green pepper are my go-tos because they always do the job. So, but any vegetables you want will do, whatever you're craving. Just know that not every vegetable really tastes good as a pizza topping, but with the right cooking specifics and cheese or whatever you put on there, you just never know. All right, I think it's ready. Add some black pepper and salt. Okay, while that's doing that, and you don't want to overcook it, because if you overcook it, it's also going to cook in the oven. So just a little bit, you want to keep it just a little bit harder, but you definitely want the flavors to marinate inside. So it's a lot to take care of. But yeah, so I have literally 10 seconds, then I have to flatten the dough, and then I have a special thing that I do with my tomato sauce because this girl really needs some flavor in her life. How does that look? Pretty good, right? I made my pizza not round because I'm not using a round pan. I don't have a pizza pan, so that's what we're doing. And you can do whatever you want, however, but I don't have an oval pan. My pan is more rectangular, but you know, you do the best that you can. If you've seen pizza, I was spreading it out by leaving the sides of it raised because I like a bigger crust, but also it creates a dish, so when I put my vegetables inside and the sauce on top, it doesn't slip off or slide off or just get off the pizza. So I want it to kind of stay in there, and that's what we're doing. So now the next step is to put the pizza in the oven for 5 minutes. You know, I just realized I did say pizza. And I think this has been a debate of somewhere. It's been a debate where, you know, the question is it pizza or pizza? It does not have a T, but in the US language, US English, they call it pizza. Pizza. I'm gonna call it pizza. So that's what we're because it's pizza. I was just thinking about it. Like, why are we making life complicated? The letters are right there. Pronounce the letters. Pizza. Okay, let's put the pizza in the oven for 5 minutes. That'll give it an extra push to get it there, right? Okay. Let's go. Alright, while that's cooking for 5 minutes, now we want to do the seasoning. That's the sauce, the red sauce, the tomato sauce. I think there's a pizza sauce as well. I've never tried a pizza sauce. I think the pizza shops use pizza sauce, but what is pizza sauce? Isn't it just tomato sauce? I don't know. Sometimes, but sometimes not, so maybe it's different. But anyways, let's make my pizza sauce. It's going to be flavored, period. Okay, we want it to be flavored, so that's the goal. Tomato sauce, basil, Italian, oil. Now, I don't know exactly what flavor I'm trying to get. That's the hard part. However, I do know that I want my tomato sauce to be flavorful, and I want it to have oil because I like that greasy feel on a pizza. Y'all, back in the day when I used to eat pepperoni pizza, there was one restaurant that hit it to the nail. Is that how you say it? That hit it to the nail? Or that slammed the nail into the brick? Oh my goodness. It's in Koreatown, and I don't remember. I think it's called New York something. In Koreatown in Los Angeles. That pizza was the best pizza I had ever had. The best. The amount of oil that was on there was to perfection. The flavors of the pepperoni and the pizza, everything was just time is up. But anyways, so that's what I'm trying to create here. I don't know exactly what, especially since I'm eating vegetables on my pizza. I don't really know what I want, but I don't want to burn the pizza. So let's go take that bread out and then continue on. The flavors are not really giving me pizza vibes, but let's do our best. A little bit of salt, maybe, I don't know. Definitely more oil. So I figured it out. The sauce, the flavor I'm trying to get rid of, not really get, but get rid of, is the tomato sauce flavor. Tomato sauce tastes very much tomato-ish, and we don't want to taste tomato-ish in our pizza. So that's what I was trying to get rid of. And once I got rid of that flavor, tomato, I have this seasoned sauce, right? So when you're doing that, just taste it and see what you like, and if it works, wonderful, and hopefully it does work. But anyways, let's add that onto the pizza. So this is what it looks like out of the oven. We have to hurry because we don't want it to, we're gonna start off with oil. We'll spread the oil around. There's already oil, so. And then I like what this is, so then just spread it, spread it, spread it, spread it. I want all of it. Isn't that lovely? Oh. You want all of it in there. And then the vegetables. Just like that, we're off. I'm so excited. I really cannot wait. I have not had pizza in a long while. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we have to cook it for 20 minutes. Okay, so that's basically the process in which I have made the pizza. We will do a taste test. Yes, a taste test because ooh, I don't know if it's gonna turn out good. I feel like I don't think you need salt in your pizza sauce, but we'll find out because I put a little bit of salt in the peppers, and of course there was salt in the bread, in the dough itself, and then I added a little bit. I'm a little thirsty, so let's go ahead and drink some water, and then I'll be back, and we should do dishes before we sit down. Okay, it's time. You guys. No. 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 I think I burned it. No, I did burn it. It's too brown. It's not supposed to be brown. It's never been brown. Okay, let me think. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I got one of these. Yo, I'm gonna try that out, but the last time I made pizza, and I've made this pizza about, I think 4 times since I learned how to do it. But remember how I said my oven just cooks at a higher rate? This is the first time I have ever used this oven. The first time, because I moved from where I used to live, but also I had maintenance come in and do some work on the gas, and something happened and suddenly everything burned a little bit hotter. And so I'm gonna be really sad if this pizza does not taste good, because so far it looks like it's a hard crust. It should not be very hard. It should be very soft. I have had again this pizza before, and it's never came out this dark. It's usually a golden brown. So your pizza should look golden brown, not brown, not as if it went through a full tan. But yeah. This is not burned, it's just the tomato sauce, but it's the crust. The crust is a little bit hard. I feel like it's a little bit hard. Maybe I'm going crazy, so I'm just gonna try this and see, because I have to know whether it's good or not. I'm so nervous because I really want it to be good, because this is my dinner for the day. I mean, I spent the whole day trying to make it. I went to the store, bought the ingredients, and I've been looking forward to it the whole day. Now it's dark outside, so maybe the lighting is changed in here. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a little bit darker now. But yeah, let's try this pizza, and then hopefully, oh my gosh, I hope it's a good one. I really hope it's a good one, so let's try. Okay. And now for the moment of truth. I don't want to. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous, you guys. You saw how the crust was just kind of really, the crust, I'm telling you, it should not be, it should be soft enough to enjoy. Just so you know, I've done this before and I know that it should not be as hard as that was. That was crust. All right, let's try it regardless. Woo, okay, crust, I have a little piece of the crust. Very crunchy, but not burned. That's really good. It's crunchy, but it's not burned, and that is progress. Love it. Okay, now for the main part. Oh my gosh. Okay, the flavors, they're marinated and they are perfection. Perfection. Yes, the crust is a little bit crunchy. I will not deny that. It's a little bit crunchy, but it still tastes like it's still pizza. It still has that pizza feel to it. Okay, I think my flash went off. Battery's running low, so that's that. But I hope that I'm not overly underexposed. Anyways, the pizza's good. It tastes delicious. I'm so happy. I'm going to enjoy this. Y'all, it overcooked, but it did not burn. That deserves a high five. Yes. I'm beyond ecstatic about that. Very, very, very grateful. The flavors came out chef's kiss. I mean, from the bread to the peppers to the tomato sauce, everything just tastes so good. Now again, disclaimer. This pizza does not taste like the pizza at the pizza shop, okay? Because I added those extra ingredients and it does not have cheese, nor does it have any meat in it. So it will not taste like your pizza chain pizza. However, if you want to have a great pizza, a delicious pizza, veggie pizza, non-cheese dairy pizza, this is the perfect one. If you just want to eat a pizza and you don't want to buy pizza, this is it. It did not take that long to make, honestly, so we did good. We did good. I'm so happy. So now I'm just going to end the segment here because I'm famished. I did eat earlier in the day, but I want to eat this and I'm tired of standing. So yes, I am going to end it right here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful for you. Go ahead and leave a pizza emoji. I know there's a pizza emoji in there if you've made it to the end of the video. And if you try this out, let me know. I want to know how yours turned out. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. And yeah, I will see you next week.